to avoid the traffic snarls during LSU games. It's been pretty bad. And going downtown, too. A proposed streetcar line is in the works. Maybe could solve that problem for some folks.
That'd be nice, but it's something that hasn't been seen in Baton Rouge since the 1930s. Our Kelsey Davis, though, spoke with a woman who owns a piece of that history, even as others are kind of talking about the modern incarnation.
Look at Kelsey.
Kelsey, good morning.
Morning, guys. I don't even know if you can see me right now because it's still kind of dark out here, but I'm standing in the middle of East Boulevard, right kind of where the remnants of the old city streetcar line is. It ended in the 1930s, but city leaders are working to bring it back. But before we even talk about them bringing it back, we found a lady close to town. Actually, she lives out in Livonia, and she is a part of the city's old streetcar system that she wanted to share with us. So here's her story and a little bit more about what the city's planning to do with the new streetcar line. This may look like an ordinary bench, but for Polly Stevens, it holds memories of the church where her husband was the pastor for 20 years.
When we left the church, we wanted the benches. So each member, if they wanted one, I don't remember if we purchased them, but it wasn't very much if it was any. But that was our Sunday school rooms. They were in our Sunday school rooms.
Those benches are a big part of Baton Rouge history that could soon be repeating itself in the capital city. Stevens was told they were once used as seats in the old streetcars. Downtown Development Director Davis Rohr heard about the old transportation system from his grandmother.
Again, it would connect you to the downtown area and would go right down East Boulevard, which is an historic street. And again, it was a form of transportation, the way people used it back in the early teens and 20s and stuff.
Rohr says Baton Rouge could soon see the return of the streetcar. The proposed 3.5-mile line would run down Nicholson, connecting all of downtown's new developments to LSU's Water Campus and to LSU's main campus.
Daily, if students want to come downtown or if someone downtown needs to get to the campus, it's a great way to do it. But people living and working in the corridor itself, just a great means to move them.
The streetcar is expected to cost some $60 million, most of which would come from federal money dedicated to projects just like this one. While the city works with consultants on the final plans, Stevens is enjoying her piece of the old system and all of the memories it brings to her.
There's just a lot of things that goes with old stuff. You wonder who sat there, who visited there, and how it was.
Now, many people might wonder what's going to become of the CAT system as it expands, and if this system does come into play and it expands, the streetcar rather. And Davis Rohr says he hopes it kind of runs similar to how things run in New Orleans. The streetcar system in New Orleans runs kind of alongside the bus system and everything kind of works together. He's hoping for a system like that eventually here in the Baton Rouge area, giving people lots of options to get around town. We'll have a whole lot more on the streetcar system coming up later this morning, and some more from Miss Polly you saw there. She was a wonderful lady. I had a great time out there talking to her yesterday. A whole lot more from her coming up later this morning, guys.
This will have a lot of folks talking. Kelsey, thank you.